So you've got some good news coming in with the rider in that week, and it involves money or a new job that you want. So something long-term, stable coming in that's going to bring you, a lot of financial rewards as well with this pig card over here. So, some good news. Maybe you've been applying for a new job, and that is what's coming in for you. Good news on the way. You're going to have to cut out or make some sacrifices. So, with this sickle or scythe card over here, you're going to have to cut out something in your life that's not serving you. Maybe a relationship, maybe ending an old job, something that you have to get rid of from your life in order for you to move forward and take this new job. And it seems like a very good job. It's because going to the future, you've got the bear over here, and that talks about like a leadership position, a position in a big company maybe, and it's a management position that you're going for, and then news is coming in for that. So in the past, you've been trying to network and meet a lot of friends and put out your message. So a lot of business meetings or meeting a lot of people and networking with them. And with this coffin card, you might have had some loss. It could be finances, property, something of that sort. So you've had financial loss in the past few months. So like I said, going in for a management kind of position, a very high-flying position actually, and it's going to make you feel very happy. With this roses, it's also going to mean that your health improves, all the stress goes away after you get this job. So it looks like there is something really good coming in, good news coming in, and it's going to bring you a lot of money and financial stability. But there is some sort of sacrifice that needs to be made for it. So you'll have to let go of something in order to move forward. Maybe you'll have to move home, change your where you live, but definitely moving on for something, cutting the past out and moving to the future. So you've got the Emperor card over here. It's taking charge of the situation, but it also could be that you're dealing with some sort of legal documentation, something that involves authority figures. It also could be that you're dealing with somebody that is very much an authority figure, somebody that lays down the law. So this could be a legal situation that you're dealing with, maybe having going before a judge or something legal, something where that legal, where legalities are laid down, where you can't change it. It is to do with higher authorities. Or it could be that, you're finally taking charge of your life, taking control of your life and telling people where to get off. So this could be the case that, you're finally getting control and getting a position of authority. And that might be where you are at the moment. So what's going on with you? It seems like, you're very dissatisfied with where you are at. This is the Four of Cups, and even though everything seems to be okay and, it doesn't, there's no dramas or anything going on as far as maybe your work situation goes, it seems like you are very discontent with it. And, you've got the Death card in over here, so you want a big change. So big change coming in for you, and you're having to let go of something that is making you very unhappy. So giving up something, a big change coming in for you, and this is something that you're bringing about. So you're letting go of old situations in order for you to get rid of this discontent. So you want to move out of the situation, and this is where you are at. You're at the turning point of your life right now. So you have been feeling really restricted, very, dominated, and you feel like the work that you're doing, because this is the Devil card, and it is the card ruled by Capricorn, which rules which is ruled by Saturn, which rules work. So this is about your job being something that is restricting you, and it's causing you to just spend a lot of time just being involved in your work. You seem to be chained to that job, and all you seem to be doing is trying to earn money, make money, and it's causing you a lot of upset. You don't seem to have any free time to do the things that you love. It is something that's a driving force in your life, and it is something that is very controlling, very restricting, and not bringing any happiness at all to you. And it looks like no matter how hard you work, you don't seem to be getting anywhere with it. So in the last 3 months, you've had some sort of revelation that's come in. Maybe there's been somebody that's come in or a new idea that's come in with the Star card. And maybe you started finding direction in your life and deciding what you want to do. You want to make this big change. And maybe somebody has brought in this idea or some new opportunity has come in, so that you can actually make a change. You can make that decision and move on. So something's happened in the last 3 months where you're now finding direction in your life, and you've got a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of divine support coming in for you. So you're finally seeing the bigger picture and deciding which direction you want to go in. So, you're in a very defensive position over here. There might be a lot of people that you're working with, a lot of hidden enemies, and you're having to struggle quite a bit to get to the top. Or even if you're at the top, you're having to struggle to even maintain your position. You're having to defend yourself. And maybe everything you do, people are questioning it and, looking for loopholes and trying to look for ways in which they can bring you down. So you're having to fight a battle almost on a daily basis to even keep your standing or keep your position. And maybe this is the thing that is making you so upset, and even what they're offering you doesn't seem to be good enough. So maybe they've made a offer of something, but it is not what you wanted, and that is why you're very upset about it, and that's why you want to bring this big change in with this Death card. You want to move away. Maybe whatever that situation is causing a lot of stress, because there's a lot of burdens, there's a lot of responsibilities, a lot of people are on your back, pressurizing you, and it's making you ill. It's making you worry a lot and giving you stress illnesses as well. So it looks like you're going to end that particular job cycle. You've got the 10 of coins over here, and it looks like you're going to walk away from it, because then these people are walking on these coins on the ground, so you're following the money. So maybe a new job offer coming in for you, and you're leaving behind the old job and walking away, following the money, if you like, and leaving this old particular position. This is the 10 of coins, so there's an ending of that job situation that you're going through. So something was not right. You didn't like the offer that was made to you. You feel that you're working so hard with all these rods. You have to fight every single day to maintain your position. So you now are finally taking charge of your life with this Emperor card, and it looks like you're going to leave this job and move away from it. And here you are with the Six of Swords as well, leaving behind all these problems that you've been having. Maybe you've been having a lot of problems at work and walking away from it, walking away from this difficult situation, because this is the card that's representing you, and it looks like you're leaving behind a war and going away from it. You're walking away towards a more stable, friendly place. Now, people look at you and they see you as being very, very stressed out. Maybe wherever you are at, there's a lot of people that have nasty things to say about you, because this looks like there's a lot of verbal abuse going on over there. Maybe vindictiveness, maybe there's gossip and slander, and you feel like you can't control it. You just don't feel like you're in charge anymore, and you don't feel like you feel helpless really in that particular situation, and very lonely as well. So whatever's going on over there is making you isolated and making you feel very lonely. And there you are with this Three of Swords. It's causing a lot of heartbreak, because this is the Three of Swords card. But again, a lot of fights and battles, nobody there to comfort you and give you that support. So these two cards are talking about absolute loneliness, feeling very, very isolated, feeling as though you're stuck in a situation that you can't get out of. So it looks like you want to get out of that situation quite desperately. So going into the future, you've got the Eight of Swords, and you've got the Judgment card, and you've got the Count of Coins. So with the Eight of Swords over here, you can see feeling very, very restricted. You can see all these swords over here. So whatever people are saying, whatever arguments and problems that are going on is making you feel very tied up. This person is wrapped up in bandages. And, you can see a lot of people over there stressing this, causing a lot of stress and causing a lot of, maybe these are the people that are saying these things to you, that is causing you to feel so bound up, so restricted, so tied up within that situation. But if you can see, this person is breaking out of these bandages, one arm at a time. So you are going to, you have reached a point where you are ready to make that move. You've been waiting for somebody to come and cut you out of it, but it seems like nobody has. So you've decided take matters into your own hands, and you can see this person is getting out of the bandages themselves. So you have decided to maybe leave the situation in order for you to get free of all those restrictions and problems that you've been going through. Because with this devil card, it seems like there's been a lot of where people are dominating you, bullying you around, and it looks like now you've taken as much as you can and you are breaking free. You finally see the light because the bandages are off this person's face, and you can see all these people are standing around causing a lot of problems, but this person is breaking out of that. So you're breaking out of the situation and moving on. With the Judgment card, it talks about going down a different path. So you are finally taking control of your life. You have reached that turning point and you're going to be following a different route. This is the card of resurrection and following a new pathway in life. So whatever you're going to be doing now, it's going to be something different. You might have to, completely change course, do something that you've never done before in order for you to move up the ladder of success, and also to follow your life path. So you are making a big change, and you're making this change. It is divinely guided because this is a major arcana card. This is part of your life plan. And don't be worried about people trying to bring you down, because you are now following the right pathway, and it's this transformation. It's almost like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. So you are coming out of that situation, and you are deciding to leave all the drama behind and move down a different path. You've reached this turning point, the fork in the road, and you've decided you're going to go and do something else. And whatever you're going to do, it's going to be with this count of coins. It looks like you will achieve what you want to achieve. So you're going to a place that will, or a job or a situation that will give you more financial security, definitely give you a much more stability. This could be into some sort of teaching, training job, because the coins talks about teaching, imparting knowledge. So you could be getting into that kind of situation, but definitely a role of leadership where you are in charge and you're earning pretty well as well. So maybe this new job offer is coming. Maybe a new job offer is coming in that offers you a teaching ability to teach, and also gives you more financial security than what you've been going through. And it looks like you will be working a lot by yourself. So you will be in charge and control of the situation, and you won't be at the beck and call of everybody else, and you won't be working to deadlines of everybody else. You'll be working quite independently and be quite in charge of that situation. So it looks like you might be getting involved in some sort of teaching kind of role where you are very independent and working, you're taking that leadership role, especially even with this Emperor card. So, since he's got also a scroll in his hand, it looks like it might well be some sort of teaching role where you are imparting knowledge to people. So you've got the Balance card, which it says, by merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea, compromise with others, and collaborate to discover a better solution. So you're going to have to look for allies with this Balance card. You're going to have to compromise, and it looks like you're going to have to ask people for what they think to help you make your mind up, and then take the best idea and go for it. And then you got the Release card, which says a time to release the past and move to something new. The ending is the first step on the way to a happier future. So it looks like you have to end the situation. It has come to it's coming to its natural conclusion. Both cards being the Death card. So it looks like the situation is ending now. Whatever job you're in, it's reached its conclusion. You have to let it go and move forward. So if you're planning on leaving this job completely and walking away from it, it looks like that's what you're going to have to do in order for you to move forward in life, because it seems like you're going nowhere in this particular position. And the last one is the Four of Winter, which says, thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to the resolution, but motivation and power bring the answers to you, meditation and power bring the answers to you. The writing is not so good on these cards. So it looks like you're going to have to spend some time thinking about what you want to do. Make sure you're thinking very carefully before you make that decision about moving. but it is the right decision to make, because it's going to bring you a lot more authority, and bring you into your own again, and allow you to be able to function to your best capacity. So you will have to make that change. And with this Four of Winter, is 4 is definitely a stability number, and with the Four of Winter, it's definitely a financial stability as well. So whatever decision you make to release this past, or this work situation that's not serving you, that's causing you a lot of problems, it looks like it's going to be for your betterment, because it will bring you into a position of authority, and will allow you to function at your best capacity. And this looks like this is what you need to do in order for you to feel happy and to move forward, and even to become a success in life.